The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing La Sangre, Vertigo, La Cura Rivera.
That bitch right there. Look at that right there. You ain't about that life. You ain't about that. That price tag, you ain't about that. That club, but we about that. That stuff, you ain't about that. Don't get caught in that traffic. This ain't about that. You can keep your change. Mine don't want that plastic. Talk about they got it.
And his opponent, making his United States Wrestling Alliance debut, from Jacksonville, Florida, by way of the Matrix, Chris Neo!
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brandon Corey Alexander. You are watching USWA Presents Aftermath, and the two men in this ring are about to have one of the purest wrestling matches you will ever see. On one side, you have Vertigo, the Cure Rivera, representing La Sangre. And on the other side of the ring, you have the USWA newcomer, Chris Neo, by way of the Matrix. Chris Neo is a student of the game. He was trained under the tutelage of world-renowned athlete A man who's been all over the world, from New Japan to Ring of Honor to TNA to WWE. I'm talking about low key, and right now he is showcasing his skills. That is Chris Neo. Vertigo trying to get the best of him. Not sure what kind of a fight Chris Neo is going to put up, but I know it's going to be a good one. Vertigo's got the arm lock, trying to wrench that elbow. Chris Neo has a jiu-jitsu background, and he's known for those takedowns and those grapples. And so Vertigo is doing his best to take the arms, but as you can see, a quick rollout by Chris Neo into a... there it goes, and he's got the headlock on. Cinching it in, referee's checking to make sure Vertigo's good. If I know Vertigo like I think I know Vertigo, he's not going to give up that easy, but Chris Neo is a newcomer here. There's not a lot of tape to study on this man. Vertigo is also a world-renowned athlete. He's been able to study opponents all over the place. He doesn't know anything about Chris Neo. But Chris Neo has been able to study Vertigo. He is a student of the game. As you can see, clubbing the back of the head and the shoulders. And now punching Vertigo. Referee trying to get the count out. You have to the count of 5. Neo knows how to play the game. Back to a standing position. Chris Neo almost taunting Vertigo. Vertigo's kind of underestimated Neo here, it seems like. Checking for blood. Neo ready for a fight. He's got his hands up. He's in a stance. Collar and elbow. Waist lock by Vertigo. Picks him up and drops him down. Old school wrestling mentality. Greco style. Ref checking to make sure Neo's okay. He says no, he's not going to give up. And listen to this, the same crowd who was laughing when Neo came out is now chanting Neo. And there's exactly what I'm talking about. Neo going for those knees, that takedown. If a man cannot stand, he cannot continue to fight. So Neo doing his best to take out the knees, the patella of Vertigo. The Cure Rivera right now in the middle of the ring. Vertigo got nowhere to go. Neo relinquishes the hold. Front face lock. And there is the veteran mentality of Vertigo, going for the ropes, knowing that he would get a clean break. Referee Greg Rubin does just that, says back up. Oh, the disrespect from the veteran Vertigo, spitting in the face of the newcomer. Neo wants a piece after that. Vertigo on the attack, quick with that headbutt. Right to the left eye socket and the cheekbone of Chris Neo. Might have gotten knocked out there. The ref says no, he's good to go. That's using your brain, all right. Vertigo called it on the spot. The crowd is rambunctious tonight here at USWA. They don't know which side of the canvas they wish to favor. Both of these men putting on a showing so far. Chris Neo with the clubs to the back of Vertigo. Vertigo trying to get away. Neo back on the hunt. Palm strikes. Knee strikes. Neo just taking it to Vertigo. Vertigo quick on the offense. Kick to the gut. Clubs to the back. Down goes Neo again. And standing tall now is the Cure. Ref says watch the hair. Both of these men have long hair. This is a disadvantage in a professional wrestling match. Crowd calling for chops right now. Again, knowing Vertigo, here we go. Oh my God, the thud. And a headbutt just to put a little extra behind it. This crowd loves violence, saying one more time, and they get it. Vertigo trying to turn the chest. Wait. Chris Neal with a chop of his own. And again, and a rake to the eyes from Vertigo, playing the smart card here. It's not exactly the best option, but a desperate man is a dangerous one. Splash into the corner. Vertigo back on the offense here. Checking his chest, make sure he's good. He is. Ooh. Elbow strikes to the temple. Making sure that Chris Neal eats those elbow strikes. Ref says get him out of the corner again. Count of 5. And you can do a lot of damage in 5 seconds. That's not a good position for Chris Neal to be in. Oh, the sickening thud. And a chop to put a little extra seasoning on it. Senton by Vertigo. Taking all of the oxygen out of the lungs of Neo. If he cannot get the air into those lungs, he may not be able to continue. Unironically enough, he kicks out at 1. Vertigo's kind of stunned. Vertigo telling Neo to stay down. Again, adding a little extra seasoning. Slap to the face. Vertigo seemingly frustrated with his opponent here. Not thinking that Neo might actually put up one hell of a fight. Vertigo probably stepped into this match thinking this was going to be light work. Neo says, I've got another thing for you. Back into a fighting position, says, bring it on. And Vertigo does. Palm strikes to the gut. More knee strikes. Kick to the gut again. And a super kick right on that chiseled jawline of Vertigo. Down goes Vertigo. Lateral press 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Neo is stunned. He thought he had him right there. We all thought Vertigo was down, but Vertigo is a fighter. As he's proven this time and time again. Chokehold, no. Neo going old school with a dragon sleeper. One of the most devastating submission holds in all of professional wrestling. That is the dragon sleeper. You get underneath your opponent's arm, you go for a reverse chin lock, and you just wrench, pulling all of your weight, making sure that your bicep and your forearm are putting pressure on the neck of your opponent. And there's that fight in Vertigo I was mentioning earlier. As long as there is breath in his lungs, he will not quit. Rear waist lock. Neo blocks it. Off the rope, no. Looks like he was going for an O'Connor roll. Didn't quite get all of it. And a Roddy kick. 2 and 3, that is it. Vertigo takes home the W. What an amazing showing from these two gentlemen, specifically that of the newcomer Chris Neo, going up against the veteran and putting up a fight. Nobody expected him to put up that kind of fight, but he damn sure did. Vertigo's no slouch in the ring, but I very well think that Chris Neo might have earned the respect of the USWA crowd in this showing tonight. Wait a minute. What is Vertigo doing? It's like a lion stalking his prey. Still got some fight left in him, but what is this? Vertigo extending a solid hit. And dare I say respect to the newcomer Chris Neo here in his USWA debut, his very first wrestling match ever. This man earned the respect of a veteran. Let's give it up for these two men. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brandon Alexander. We will see you next time on USWA.